Hello everyone. Hey family. Hey butterflies. Welcome to my channel. As you see, I'm doing another celebrity reading on the one and only Cardi B. I like this picture. She has that natural, beautiful look to her. And yes, that's her real hair. It's nice and thick and it's quite long as well. Um, Let me see something. I'm definitely gonna be using that picture when it comes to me doing this reading. And here is another picture of Cardi. Cardi B is an American an American rapper as well as a writer. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started in this reading. But first, I would like to put a disclaimer out there. Whatever you see and hear in this reading concerning Cardi B, it is not my opinion. I'm just led by the Spirit. We know it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay, family. And one thing about Cardi, I have observed is she doesn't like to be talked about. Okay, she does not like to be talked about. I can hear her right now. Keep my name out of your mouth. I can hear her right now saying that. But she is a celebrity, and what comes with that, people are wanting. They're going to talk. They're going to have an opinion. Okay, and it is for her to get to that place of learning to ignore, as they say, the haters, or ignore people when it comes to their opinions because people have right to their opinions. And everybody's not going to like you, everybody's not going to get you. But she's so sensitive. She's very sensitive. And she has not mastered that part, as far as, learning how to block it. My advice to her is stay off social media. Only go on it when you feel a need to, but other than that, just stay off of social media because she's very sensitive. So, and be surprised, the information that be on social media about her that she may not like, it really affects her because she takes it in. And anything you take in, okay, it's going to affect you inwardly. And so, I just wish that she would get to that place of really just blocking out, those comments that she doesn't agree with when it comes to how people view her. It would really serve her better if she learned how to block it out. And you just don't receive it. When a person says something, you take it in, you are receiving it, as though what they're saying is factual when you know it's not. So, anyway, that's all I have to say as far as my take on it. So, anyway, I'm setting my attention. What's presently going on with Cardi B? Now we know that her husband, Offset, his cousin, I believe, um, had passed away. I think Takeoff was his cousin. And if I'm wrong, you can correct me with love. I do know that they are related. Okay, I think I think her husband Offset was Takeoff. I think they were cousins, and Quavo is Takeoff uncle. But anyway, so we all know that um, presently, I'm sure she's not really in a good place. And maybe she is, I'm gonna let the spirit do the talking. I'm just setting my attention what's presently going on with Cardi B. And remember, none of this is my opinion now, so don't come for the messenger. I'm letting the spirit do the talking. And I do all kind of readings now. I do crime readings, missing person readings. I do all kind of readings. And, there are timelines to my readings. So a lot of this is playing out in the now, what's going to come out in this reading, allegedly. And a lot of this, within the coming, days and weeks ahead, a lot of it is going to start playing out. Now I'm going to start off using the Psychic Tarot deck. And I'm setting my attention what's presently going on with Cardi. The eyes are the ones to her soul. So I'm going to be looking into her beautiful eyes. Okay, I hope many of you can see. Maybe I might put it over here because I'm trying to block the glare. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay. All right. And I thank you all for your love supporting my channel. I hope many of you had a wonderful, you're having a wonderful holiday, spending time with your loved ones. Please be safe out here and use discernment. Okay. And let me say this also. 'Cause when I live by the Spirit, I just speak what's on my heart. I know I don't know many of you, but God knows you. And what's popped up in my spirit is everybody battle is not your battle. So while many of you are out here in the street doing you, having fun, being merry, please, please use discernment when you're out here and don't be running your feet to evil. Okay, that's all I want to say. Cause things happen just like this, and then twinkling of an eye. You know, one minute we're here and the next we're not. So be safe and kind to one another. Okay, be safe, period, and kind to one another. So that's all I want to say. I love you guys, and this is my platform, so I'm all about love and light. Okay. All right, divine spirit of love and truth and light, seeking clarity about Cardi B. What's present going on with Cardi B? I see those things in the dark to bring them out to the marvelous light concerning Cardi B. What are anything that she's dealing with, her struggles, that can we look forward to? Excuse me, what's presently going on with Cardi B? All right. All right, family. Now this is in divine order. There are timelines to my reading, so you're going to see a lot of this, okay? A lot of ups and downs. So let's get with this. All right. So remember, whatever you see in here, I was setting my attention on what's presently going on with Cardi B and what can we expect within the coming days and weeks ahead, okay? Right here, this is the universe card. It came out upside down. It represents completion and fulfillment. And the fact that this card came out upside down, this could let me know that Cardi in the present, she's not feeling a sense of completion. Okay, and this could be due to her career. Maybe it's more that she wants to do. Um, and who knows, maybe she's not feeling a sense of fulfillment as well. It just depends on what this means to her. You know, also I think about someone who's sitting back and they don't have a peace of mind. Cause when this card is upward, I think about someone that feels a sense of completion and fulfillment, and they're sitting back, due to their great accomplishments, and they have a peace of mind. Her card's upside down. So for whatever reason, it's like she has this sense of you know um, not feeling fulfilled about something, and definitely not having a peace of mind. So you can say that something is bothering her. We all pretty much have an idea what that could be. Okay, if it's not just only due to the passing of Takeoff, her husband, family member. It can be personal, okay, or business related. All right, let's continue. Next, it came out upside down. This is a triumph card. This card speaks from the perspective of mental, okay. Upward represents triumph when it comes to you. Hold on, family. All right, I apologize. I had to stop and correct one of the queens. You're getting a little too loud. Anyway, when this card is upward, it speaks about the um, individual that was dealing with the mental conflict, shall I say, something's bothering them, and they are at a place where they are releasing and letting it go. Okay, it's not like constantly playing out in their head, continuously bothering them. Okay, due to like a mental anguish. Her card's upside down, so this lets me know that she's still going through the motions. Okay, um, you could say she has a mental conflict, and that's having the inability to get over something or someone. Okay, so with that being said, something's still bothering her, and it's hard for her to shake it off. And she's not being triumphed in this area yet. I'm sure she will eventually, but right now she's still struggling. Next, spiritual strength. Her card came out upside down. Had it been upward, I would say Cardi is seeking spiritual strength. She's going within. She's doing a lot of praying. She's meditating, going within, seeking answers from within. Her card is upside down. So it looks like to me, Cardi is someone that likes to try to handle matters on her own. Instead of her just let go and let God, and tap within and pray. Um, Yeah, that's why this card's upside down. It's just letting me know that whatever she's going through, she's trying to deal with it her way. Okay, she's trying to deal with it her way, and she's not, going within, seeking higher power for strength and guidance. She's just trying to deal with it her way. Now, this particular timeline, this is passion initiated. This is Cardi getting her jush back. Okay, she's coming around. She's starting to feel good from the inside out. She's feeling creative. She's feeling inspired. So she's feeling pretty good right here. Next is upside down. This is a moving on card. This lets me know that Cardi has a decision to make. And by this card being upside down, you know, when it comes to the moving on card, it just lets me know that she changed her mind or she's procrastinating and have not decided to make a move yet. It can be business related or it can be personal. But right here, this is someone who's procrastinating and they have not made a move yet. But they're thinking about making a move, they just haven't made it yet. Okay? Upward, she has a decision to make and she actually made that decision. Okay? Her card came out upside down. She hasn't made a decision yet. It just depends on what this means to her. Next, love begins. So Cardi is presently married to Offset. Now, with this card right here, this speaks about, renewal of love, rekindle of love, or even meeting someone, and falling in love. Only I can think of with this card. Now, this also can be due to a project as well. Let me just say that it can be a project that she's fallen, in love with, that's inspiring her. It can be a project also. Maybe she's getting back into the studio doing new music. Whatever this means to her, you know, she is falling in love. She's falling real hard for this so-called ideal project. Or like I said, if her and her husband were having issues before, Takeoff passed. I feel like due to what happened to Takeoff, I feel like it made, Cardi and her husband Offset bond more stronger. Okay, because sometimes people, due to situations when it comes to death in the family, sometimes it can, cause a chain reaction to where they end up, their connection is rekindled, shall I say. So I feel like this can go both ways. It can be due to she started a new project that she's so inspired and she's loving this new idea, or like I said, it can be a rekindle of her love for her husband. Okay, maybe behind the scenes, these two are reconnecting due to and forming more of a bond, reconnecting due to his cousin passing. Because I truly believe that she is there for him. She's supporting him. Next, we have recognition and reward. It came out upward. This lets me know that Cardi is being acknowledged for her hard work. I don't know if it's award's going to. I don't know if an award is coming up soon. If so, Cardi might end up, receiving an award. She's going to be acknowledged as well as rewarded. Okay, but this is someone who's been acknowledged and rewarded. Okay. Now, if it's not business related, it could be due to at home. Maybe Offset's paying more attention to her, you know, spending more, alone time with her. Um, but this is her, finally being recognized and rewarded, and it could be both. She might end up, in the next coming up award, she might end up receiving an award very soon. Because this is her being acknowledged as well as receiving an award, possibly receiving a reward. Next, it came out upside down. This is memories of love. As you see, it looks like someone that are vigilant. When this card is upward, this is someone who's presently like going through the motions. Okay, they think about somebody that they love, due to transition slash death, due to breakup, um, a loss, you name it. But this is someone who's like presently going through it. Okay, and they're holding on to this, these thoughts and feelings. Her card came out upside down, so this is her releasing whatever it was that was bothering her. She's releasing it. Okay, she's releasing those emotions of a loss. It just depends on what this means to her. Okay, she's releasing this loved one. She's not holding on to it. She's actually releasing those, emotions. And we have here harmony. That's interesting. So behind the scenes, in the present, and if it's not presently going on, it will be in the coming days and weeks ahead. But right here, this is Cardi and Offset. They're in a good place. There's harmony in this union. There's definitely harmony in this union. And also, what stood out to me also was this right here. Love begins. This right here. Passion initiated. Cause like I know when you're in a relationship and everything's everything, it puts you in a better mood, okay? And let me see what else I wanted to share. I'm just gonna go with these two, okay? So anyway, right here in this particular timeline, Cardi and her husband are in a good place, okay? There's harmony, and she's happy with the way things are with her husband behind the scenes. Let's continue. Okay. I told you you're gonna see a whole lot of deals, ups and downs, ups and downs. And just keep me informed, family. I don't follow these celebrities like that. I'm just here on YouTube, okay? Many of you would probably know more than me because, you probably follow Cardi. And she has a huge following. Let me just say that. So let's continue. High spirits and clarity. What's present going on with Cardi B? What can we look forward to? What's present going on with Cardi B? What can we look forward to? What's present going on with Cardi B? What can we look forward to? I get one to come out. Okay. Alrighty. Let's continue here. I don't mean no harm, family. Her spread looks kind of good. It's not as though I was expecting it to look bad, as far as to be worrying about, but it looks pretty good. I see a lot of growth in her, as far as in her humble beginning, shall I say. I see a lot of growth in her, but anyway, like I said, it's somewhat, but anyway. Next, this came out upside down. This is the third eye chakra card. It represents I see. This is someone who's having an aha moment. If they were once in the dark about someone or something, they're saying, oh, okay, I see now. I see what's going on here, okay? Her card came out upside down. So in this particular timeline now, she's in the dark about something. She's in the dark about something or someone. I'm gonna say it like this: a situation or someone. She's in the dark about. She's not receiving clarity here. She's in the dark about something. Next, we're not surprised about this. She's experiencing an emotional loss. And we know that her husband, Offset cousin, was murdered. Take off. He was murdered. So that's still family to her. So yeah, she's still, it's still bothering her right here. Next, this is the power card. Being upside down lets me know that Cardi, in this particular timeline, she feels powerless about something or someone. She feels very powerless. And I feel like this has a lot to do with her husband cousin that had passed. All she can do really is just comfort her husband and just support him and be there for him. You know what I mean? But right here, she feels very powerless about a situation or someone. I'm gonna say about a situation. She feels very powerless about. Next, we have the temptation card. It came out upside down. Now this is good in a way because had the card been upward, the fact that this reading is about Cardi, she'll be the head. So the fact that this card came out upside down, this letting me know that Cardi is not presently experiencing any temptation. Okay, due to maybe an addiction, there can be drugs or alcohol, whatever this means to her. But upside down can let me know that she's presently not experiencing being tempted. Okay, due to temptation, whether it's due to an addiction. Okay. Now, also upside down can let me know that the fact that she's married, her husband, could have been experiencing being tempted due to temptation, But since this reading is about Cardi, I'm going to say Cardi is presently not experiencing any temptation, okay, due to any of her addictions that she may have. So she's not being tempted at all right now. Right here, this is fulfillment of wishes. So whatever it is that Cardi really, really, really want and was believing for, the universe granted to her. And if the universe hasn't granted it to her now, she's going to get her wish. Okay, she's going to get her wish. Fulfillment of wishes. And it could be due to the fact that she wanted, to blow up in the music. I mean, in the rap game. Okay, her wishes still was fulfilled. And lastly, we have positive movement forward. So due to the fact that Cardi, her husband, her family had, experienced a loss, um, there will be positive movement forward. Okay. Now we all hear about a lot of rumors when it comes to her husband cheating and all of that, but the fact that I'm seeing this right here, no matter what we might end up, hearing about, and so far I'm not seeing anything like this. So don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is due to the rumor, gossip and all of that, when it comes to her husband, um, they're gonna work things out their way. Let me just say it like that. I still see her, still standing by him for now. For now, I still see her. I still, sensing that she's going to stand by him, and they're going to try to work things out. And the fact that he's going through whatever he's going through, I'm sure he's not thinking about dipping anyway. He's home, um, pretty much bonding with his wife and his family. For me to see passion initiated, whatever's going on behind the scenes, she's starting to feel good, from the inside out, and all of that is a reflection of what's going on outside of her. Okay, trying to speak in clarity on Cardi B. This person going on with Cardi B. Okay, the next card is new beginnings. When this card is upside down, it speaks about it relates to someone that's in stagnation. I think about mental conflict again. You know, um, Whatever it is that's bothering her, should I say? I truly feel like she's going to get past it eventually, but something is bothering her, and she's in stagnation, and it's hard for her to come out of it because she's feeling mentally stuck. Let me just say that. So had this card been upward, I would see whatever that was bothering her, she's releasing it, she's letting it go, and she's moving forward, okay? And she's not looking back. She's still like this right now. This is her right now. She still feels stuck mentally about something. She's in stagnation. Right here, this is the truth card. In this particular timeline, Cardi is coming into some truth. She is receiving truth as well as clarity about something or someone. So if she was in the dark about something, she no longer is in the dark about it, okay? She knows. She's receiving the truth. Next, we have emotional withdrawal. This is someone who feels the need to distance themselves from someone due to feelings of heartache and a possible loss. It could be due to a breakup, separation. As I stated earlier, due to someone that they love could have transitioned, and they're feeling very hurt. They have a lot on their mind, and they're trying to sort things out. So this is one who's moving away from something or someone. Okay, emotional withdrawal. And also, I can get this if she had experienced a fight. Okay, it could be physical or verbal, and this is her way of backing off. Okay, from whatever it is that's bothering her. So anyway, emotional withdrawal, moving away from something or someone, whatever it is that's bothering her. I'm going to read up on this card. Hold on, family. It has additional meaning. This card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's a old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of a new horizon or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside of the world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of the Spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. And remember, the power card was upside down, so she was feeling powerless. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. So right here, whatever's bothering her, yeah, something is definitely bothering her right here, and she's retreating, and dealing with it her way, shall I say, and right here, she doesn't want to be bothered right now in this particular timeline. Next, we have the wisdom card. This is someone who's very wise and they're looking back at family and they are inspired by what they see. So you can say that Carly feels inspired by her family. And behind the scenes, she's definitely operating using wisdom when it comes to keeping her family intact and um, playing her wifely duties, shall I say, okay? So she's carrying herself in wisdom when it comes to her family, as well as she's inspired by her family. Next, we have movement, choices, and decision. This is someone who has a decision to make, and they're looking at all of their choices. Okay, and as well you could say opportunity that's being presented to them. Okay, so behind the scenes, Cardi B is making moves behind the scenes, and there are doors are opening to her, and she's looking at all of her options, and she's going to make a decision which one of those doors she wants to go through. It's like she has a choice to make. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which door should I go through? Just depending on what that means to her. So she is making, moves behind the scenes. If she's not doing it now, she will be. And then next is upside down. This is partnership alliance. Upward represents harmony due to forming an alliance with someone or a partnership with someone. It can be marriage, okay? Or it can be business related. But upward represents harmony. Upside down, lack of harmony in this so called partnership or business. I'm going to read up on this one. And I'm going to read it upside down. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruit of your labor take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicity, which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. So, as you see, it speaks about business as well, forming an alliance with someone, partnershiping with someone. And if it is pertaining to partnership, it don't look like they're getting along, okay? It just depends on who this is. It look like, uh, they're having a lot of disagreements, okay? Which could bring opportunities to form connections or unexpected alliance that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources in the future projects. With all partnership, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. Now, let me say this also this partnership can also be her marriage. Let me just say that. So, you know, even though we saw the harmony card and it was upward, you know, this also could pertain to her marriage as well. Let me just say that. But if not, it could be business related. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimal results. This call reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others. Have an open mind when listening to others, whether it's, relationships slash marriage or business. But right here, her ears are closed. All she hears what's coming out of her mouth, as well as vice versa with the other partner. This could be due to her marriage. I feel like more than anything, disagreements. I feel like this relates to like disagreements, lack of harmony, disagreements, or it can be both. Let me just say that. Cause it seemed like to me, I noticed, Cardi would form an alliance with a lot of these female rappers, and they'll all do videos together, and then it's like, okay, a couple of weeks later, they'll turn around talking about each other, you know. But that's one thing about the business. Nobody's your friend. Let me just say that it is a business first. It's a business first, and they all hook up doing PR moves. It's a business first. So ain't nobody like really your friend in the industry. It's a business. Everybody hook up with different people for many many reasons. Okay, I'm going to use the angel deck. I'm just seeking additional clarity in anything the spirit wants to know. My spirit's getting clarity on card. That one just wanted to come out, didn't it? Okay. This is 8 of air. An illusion. Wow, now this is deep right here. An illusion of being trapped. And remember, I always speak about mental conflict. So this can be her state of mind. Okay, this is something that's bothering her as well, but it's hard for her to shake it off. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. What stood out to me is an illusion of being trapped. I think about the industry. I'm going to read 8 of air because it has additional meaning. You need not stay in your present situation if you're unhappy. Okay, y'all hear that? Now this can be related to her relationship with her husband, or when it comes to the business, being in the industry. Okay, you need not stay in your present situation if you're unhappy. Although you may feel there's no way out, look again. There are plenty of possibilities for freeing yourself from this situation in a healthy, harmonious way. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities. Believe in yourself and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success at this time is to see the truth. Remember that card, the truth card? It was upward, and upward let us know that she's starting to see the truth. Or I forgot where I was. I apologize. Let me go back. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities. Believe in yourself and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success at this time is to see the truth of the situation and then to act with faith. Additional meaning, confusion, feeling helpless. And remember, we saw the power card is upside down. She was feeling powerless, being afraid to take action. So this is something that's going on behind the scenes, okay? An illusion of being trapped. Wow, that's deep. That's very speaking clarity on Cardi B. What's going on with her? Mental state. Alrighty. These pretty much jumped out at me. Now let me say this also, because when things pop up in my spirit, I like to talk about it. Now, even though we saw the harmony card with Cardi and her husband, there are timelines to my readings. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. But things can change. Okay, we know nothing stay the same now because we did see their partnership alliance, and it speaks about personal relationship as well as business. And marriage is a business. Okay, how you looking at contracts? That's why I say that. And we also saw the moving forward. That's like in the near future, moving forward in a positive manner. You know, she can still move forward whether she's with him or not. Let me just say that. So keep all of this in mind, all right, family? And I'm not saying they're gonna break up. I'm just saying keep all that in mind. But I still feel like she's still supporting her husband as far as you know the emotional support and being there for him. I am sensing that about her. You know, she's supporting him to the best of her ability. So let's continue. We have the star, our angel Jophiel. Happy time, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. The next card is upside down. This is four of water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibility. So remember, I'm trying to think, did a movement on card come out? I think it did come out. And remember with that card, it was that though she had a decision to make, but she's procrastinating and she hasn't made a decision yet. So anyway, this card came out upside down. It says missing an opportunity, discontent or boredom. That's one who's looking for change. Open your eyes to the possibility. Four of water. Let me see something. It's time to reevaluate your situation because you're currently missing an opportunity. The solution you're seeking is right in front of your face. Fortunately, positive forces are working to assist you now. Open your eyes to the possibilities and accept the help that's being offered to you. However, you may be distracted or feel emotionally trapped. Look at that word again, trap. Look at that word again, trap. This is upside down. Okay? This card is upside down. So that's how she's feeling for whatever reason. However, you may be distracted or feels emotionally trapped, it's possible that by focusing on what you don't have, you're taking for granted the good things that you do have. Additional meaning, discontentment, empathy, daydreaming, getting lost in your own little world, something missing, boredom. Next, we have six of air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Things are looking up, and the worst is now behind you. There's finally light at the end of the tunnel. And remember, we saw that card, Patch Initiated. She's starting to feel good from the inside out. Okay, that's what this is talking about. There's finally light at the end of the tunnel, and stress and strain fade from your life. The wind of change are blowing, and it's a favorable wind. This is a good time to make changes in your career, home, or your outlook. Additional meaning: a trip, the end of depression or an illness, the resolution of conflict, leaving and moving on. Now, that can be the relationship in the near future, leaving and moving on, or it can be, the rap game. Okay, maybe she might want to, go into acting or something, do something different. Only time will tell what that's talking about. I wanted to fact check. This came out upside down. It has here page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. When the card's upside down, it's just something that we need to look at. Okay. It has here good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging. You hear that? So she's thinking about, switching it up. She want to do something different. She's feeling bored. A new area of study. Now, something in here, you know, um, she may not be experiencing. It has here good news about financial matters. She may not receive no good news about financial matters. Um, it has here wanting to do something more challenging. She may still feel stuck and don't want to do anything different right now. It just depends on what this means to her. Even some of these characteristics, she may not be scholarly, or she may not be patient. She might be someone that's very impatient. It just depends on, the meaning of this card being upside down. But I will say this: I do sense that card is very loyal. I will say that someone that she really really loves. I do sense it about her that she is loyal. Okay, let me see what the additional meaning to this is. Page of Earth. Unfortunately, for some reason, she doesn't get it back 100, but she is someone that is loyal. It's pretty much about picking and choosing those who really get close to you. Additional meaning: doing your research, wisdom beyond 1 years, a return to school, and materialism. It has here people, someone who's could be a student or who enjoys studying, someone who can be optimistic but still realistic about what can be accomplished, successful, dependable, patient. Her card came out upside down, so I think she's very impatient, frugal, and trustworthy. Cardi is very materialistic. Okay, you see, she's always being flashy. You know, I don't sense that she's frugal at all. Um, and I also say trustworthy. Frugal is someone that they do a lot of saving their money and they don't do a whole lot of unnecessary spending. Okay, they only spend when they feel a need to. Other than that, and they keep money because they save and they pretty much invest as well. But anyway, well, that's interesting. All right, fam, I'm gonna real quick use two more decks. That's right, as you see, your sister. I'm very passionate when I do my readings, and I'm very thorough as well. Okay, because I'm the kind of person. I'm not doing no part one. I'm not doing no part one, part two, part three. I'm not doing any of that. Once I am done with this reading on Cardi B, I will not touch it until maybe 4 or 5 months from now because things have to play out. A lot of this is happening in the now, and a lot of this I probably say less than 3 months, less than 2 months, been on played out already. Okay, let me just say this: you better see the direction of where things are going. After 3 months, as far as you watching this video, you can be like, okay, now I see what she mean now. I see how things kind of played out. But anyway, I'm getting ready to use the shadow deck. Now, when I use this deck right here, I don't want anybody to think, oh, you're trying to, you know, pick on her, or you trying to, you know, put out there, a lot of her negative, aspects about her. We all have shadow parts of us, okay? We have the radiant aspects of us, we have the shadow aspects of us. Some people are more severe than others, especially when they due to childhood trauma and wounds that have not been healed. Let me just say that. And it can affect us in our adulthood, in our relationship if we haven't healed from it. So right here, we let me know about events playing out behind the scene when it comes to Cardi. I want to know what are those shadow aspects around Cardi, okay, with her and around her that could be influencing her. Shout out to Divine Vision. So this would help me to, get an idea of what's going on with the sister, okay, as far as anything that she may be dealing with or struggling with. Now, we did see the temptation card. It was upside down, so that lets me know that if she was dealing with any kind of temptation, she's pretty much backing off from it. She's not, acting on any of her addictions as far as like putting a band-aid on her problems. Okay, so keep all of that in mind. Because right now, I'm not sensing that she's, you know, dealing with. I mean, I'm not picking up on that she's, experiencing, any addictions. Those things are not for her highest good. I'm not picking up on that right now. If anything, she could be backing off from it. All right, Divine Spirit, shed light on those shadow aspects of Cardi. What those shadow aspects of Cardi that she is presently dealing with. Okay, it has here disrespectful. Notice what I said that she is presently dealing with. So she felt like somebody's being very disrespectful. And let me really judge who that is. And who knows, it could be maybe some female rivalries of hers. Who knows? But she feels like somebody is coming out very disrespectful towards her. Okay, I ain't get a chance to finish. What other shadow aspects of Cardi that she is dealing with? Manipulation, rejection. Trying to get what shadow aspects going on with Cardi that she is dealing with. And family, for some reason, a lot of this I'm picking up is personal with her, as well as what she's been dealing with in the business. I got accusation. This is accusing somebody of something, of wrongdoing. So who knows? She could have been dealing with her husband. The rumors of him cheating, allegedly. We got argumentative. So there is some arguments going on behind the scene, disagreements. We have bitterness. We have cold. This one who's feeling very cold. Or someone's coming out very cold. Right, what are those shadow aspects that's going on with Cardi or around her? Right, what are those shadow aspects going on with Cardi B? Around her or towards her? What are those shadow aspects? Oh my goodness, hold up. I got domineering. This is someone who is a control freak. They like to control the situation and people. Notice what I said. What other shadow aspect is going on with Cardi as well as, those shadow aspects that are, around her. Someone coming out very domineering, fearful, vindictive. Those shadow aspects on Cardi or around her. Hostility, destruction. So that destruction, that could be like fights behind the scenes. We have here callous, someone who's showing no emotion. We have defiance. We have confusion. We have insecurities. So behind the scenes, yes, Cardi does have insecurities. Someone coming up as a bully. Carrying a grudge. I think I'm gonna stop right here. Absent-minded, not focused. Distracted on the wrong things or the wrong individuals. And feeling helpless. Hmm. But one thing I didn't see in here is drinking and drugs. So like I said, you know, it could have came out. And I'm not saying she don't drink nor, do other things, but I feel like, she's not feeling tempted to do those things right now. I see it that way. What I'm seeing is just emotional. I'm seeing hostility. I'm seeing emotions flaring up due to accusations. Probably, I'm sure, things that she may have heard in blogger streets or whatever. So we got accusations, and that's accused somebody of wrongdoing. Lastly, I'm going to use my Hollywood celebrity reading deck. This is how thick it is. It's my homemade deck, okay? And then I'm going to end this reading. I wish Cardi all the best. And then she happened to cross this video, which I doubted, but you never know. A lot of Cardi fans, her way of getting things to her. Um, just know that none of this is my opinion. I'm just led by the spirit, and just look at it as entertainment. For the most part, nothing really came out of this reading that's negative, to tell you the truth. The fact that I saw positive movement forward, that's a good thing. That lets me know about lessons that she's learned along the way, and she's taking it for what it is, and she's moving forward in a more positive manner. All right. At the end of the day, it's her life. All right. Divine spiritual clarity on Cardi. What's present going on with Cardi? Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Cardi B, the rapper. Clarity on Cardi. Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Cardi. Some clarity on Cardi B. Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Cardi. I'm I'm not surprised by that. This says abuse of power for sex. I let you be the judge when it comes to that. This speaks about the industry. Okay. When I think about abuse of power, I think about those A-list celebrities that have been in the business before Cardi, shall I say, as far as her trying to come up into the music, into the rap game. And abuse of power, I think about how a lot of these celebrities, they don't talk about it, but how a lot of them, how I'm not going to say they're forced, but they are given an ultimatum. Hold on, I got tongue twisted. They are given a they're given a choice. Let me just say that, okay? If they want to do this, they got to do this, okay? They want to do this, they got to do this, okay? They got to be a part of the get down, and it's pretty much, when it comes to a lot of these producers, a lot of times these producers be sleeping with these so-called artists, okay? Now everything I'm saying is allegedly, but this did pop out. So I would say my attention on Cardi B and anything Spirit wants to know concerning her. Um, this is not her truth. This is what came out of the reading. Let me just say that. So this is allegedly, but it has here abuse of power. So I'm just gonna let that sit there. Okay, I'm just the messenger. But she could have maybe experienced this as far as trying to move up in this rap game in this so-called industry, but only she would know that, and that would be her truth. I'm just sharing the message. It could have been something that she could have witnessed herself, or maybe taken part in, depending on how bad she wanted. Because all of them have to play the game. They all have to, in some form of fashion. Vice President clarity on Cardi B. Things we want to know, from the layers or things that are in the dark, we want to marvelous light, seeking clarity about Cardi B. Seeking clarity about Cardi B. Seeking clarity about Cardi B. They are so unbothered by their ex past lovers, not looking back. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. A lot came out that I wasn't expecting. Um, this deck don't play. When I'm seeing those things in the dark and bring out to the marvelous light, it peels a lot of layers of those things that are going on behind the scenes. And a lot of these things that I'm seeing have not happened yet. So don't take it literally. Things have to play out, family. None of this is my opinion. But please know I'm led by the Spirit, and the Spirit be talking. Let me just say that. Okay. I shared abuse of power for sex. Okay. I also shared they are so unbothered by their ex past lover, not looking back. Now it's a ex past lover. Now she's presently married to Offset. So when it comes to her exes, you can say that she's unbothered by her past lovers. Okay? Or you can look at it in the near future. If something happened between her and Offset, just saying, 'cause I'm seeing something in here. she would be so unbothered by that as well. Just saying, allegedly. You have to let things play out now. Next, question company payoff not to speak up about a secret. So remember we saw the truth card, Cardi B coming into a truth about a situation. It's something that she found out. It's something that she found out, and she's coming into the truth about it. Now, there are rumors. There are rumors that a lot of people are saying due to the death of Takeoff that, which is her husband, cousin, Offset, that Cardi B ended up finding out as well with her husband. They end up finding out, the juice of the situation, shall I say? Okay, at the key players who were involved and why it went down the way it went down. Okay, but they're staying silent about it. Anyway, it has here question company payoff not to speak up about a secret. And these companies can pay people to do things. Okay, but this is allegedly now. I'm just sharing. It can mean something totally different. I'm just sharing it. It has here rapper, male, artist, singer. That's interesting. A lot of times my readings are not all that, in sync, in order, but that's interesting how that came out. Something about a male rapper. Look at that. Question company payout not to speak up about a secret. Now, me sharing this, I am not saying that Cardi has anything to do with it, but she could have came in. She could have came into some information, or word of mouth could have. A little birdie could have went in her ear, and she could have found out something about why things went down the way it did. It has here sorrow ahead this year. That's interesting. I'm just sharing, just a messenger. It has here fear of being exposed. Who knows what this is about? A lot of these celebrities, they have them on video anyway, doing all kind of things because they go to those Hollywood parties. So who knows? It has here divorce. And all this is allegedly, family. We have to let things play out now. It has here sabotage one. I'm just going to read it. It has here sabotage one of their own, sacrifice moving up to obtain fame. I'm just sharing it. All of this is allegedly anyway, but I do know that there are all kind of sacrifices, and a lot of these celebrities have, experience, taking part in them, whether it be blood rituals, sexual rituals, humiliation rituals. There are all kind of rituals. Okay. Now this is crazy right here. I think the spirit talking about takeoff, death by gun, sorrow ahead, gun violence. A lot of these might be past energies because it has here male artist. It got on the top rapper or singer. See that? Behind closed doors, having a setback, drinking or drugs. And remember, there are time that's to my readings, okay? Something about question contracts. And for some reason, I feel like a lot of this right here has a lot to do with her husband too, as far as when he was in that group of amigos. But this brings about her, but a lot of times other things come out in these readings, like the spirit saying connect the dots, if you know what I mean. So something about question contracts. And then we have next scandal, Hollywood puppet. Now the only thing I can think about is some kind of humiliation ritual, okay? And that could be maybe, more scandal about cheating. Who knows, family? We have to let things play out. Upcoming scandal. Shed of blood due to being in rituals, allegedly. And lastly, Hollywood elites has authority over them, not in personal power. And remember, we saw the power card, it was upside down. She was feeling very powerless as well as helpless because they can't do what they want to do, okay? And they can't say what they want to say. Interesting. Very interesting. Mm. All right, family. I'm gonna leave it there. Sorry to just reading with kind of dark light. As you see, I can't go there with my readings, but I was just pretty much trying to peer the ledge what's going on behind the scenes, and it's allegedly anyway. Okay, we know this is allegedly. So this is my reading, and I turned this over because sometimes I don't get a strong hit on a card or what it's saying. I don't want to put that negative element out there, okay, into the atmosphere. So this is my read on Cardi B. I was saying my attention was fairly going on with Cardi B. A lot of what you've seen, family, is playing out in the now. As well, we saw a lot of past energies as well. Okay, so a lot of what came out in this reading was a lot of past energies, which can let us know why she's the way she is as far as how she's feeling, because due to a loss she had experienced, with her husband. But we also see that she's dealing with some other personal issues as well. Okay, so we have to let things play out. I do wish her all the best. Thank you for your love supporting my channel. Peace and love to you all, and bye for now.